Hello and welcome to the very first video by Porygon Tube. My name's Kish and I'm one of the members of Porygon Tube, and the other member is my good friend Roland. And it's Roland's deck list that we will very much be featuring today. So just a little bit of background about myself and Roland. We've both been playing the Pokemon trading card game for a long time, and we've both had our fair share of success. Roland was the 2012 Australian National Masters Champion, and I was fortunate enough to win the New Zealand National Masters Championships in 2014 and go to Worlds that year as well. So we've both been in the competitive scene for quite a while. We're not the best players going around, but we love making new decks, coming up with creative ideas, and we thought, why not make a YouTube channel to get some of our ideas out there? And certainly Gyarados is one of them. So as I said, very much Roland's deck. He brought it to the attention of our team, and so it's affectionately been called Rolidos. But you guys can just call it Gyarados. So let's have a look at the card, Gyarados. So it's got 2 attacks, Full Retaliation and Thrash. You can just ignore Thrash. We don't run water energy, so we'll never be using that attack. Full Retaliation is the one that we're interested in, and it reads, this attack does 30 damage plus 30 more damage for each damage counter on each of your bench Magikarp. So Magikarp has 30 HP, which means you can put a maximum of 2 damage counters on each of your Magikarp. And you're going to need 1 Magikarp to evolve into a Gyarados to attack with, which means that you can have a maximum of 3 Magikarps on your bench, each with 2 damage counters on it. So that's 6 damage counters on each of your bench Magikarps. And Full Retaliation will then do 30 times 6, which is 180, plus the 30 for the initial Full Retaliation attack, and that will total 210. So Gyarados maxes out its attack at 210, which is a really nice number in this format. It hits the Megas like Mega Mewtwo, Mega Gardevoir, and one-hit KOs them. So the format's really slowed down since the Primal Clash on rotation, which is really nice. It's really fun at the moment. There are a lot of decks out there, a lot of viable options, and Gyarados seems to be one of those decks that can take advantage of that slower format. And the format, as I said, has started to shift towards Megas, like Mega Mewtwo, Mega Rayquaza, things like that. And so Gyarados can really stand up to those guys by hitting these big numbers with its Full Retaliation attack. So how do we get damage onto our Magikarps? Well, Team Magma's secret base. So it reads, whenever any player puts a basic Pokemon, except for a Team Magma Pokemon, from his or her hand onto his bench, put 2 damage counters, onto that Pokemon. So that's the perfect number we need for Magikarp. We need to put 2 damage counters on each of them. So it really helps, obviously, bolster Gyarados' attack for Full Retaliation, but also it does chip damage to your opponent's Pokemon. So as I said, Gyarados' Full Retaliation maxes out at 210, and any Megas that are above 210, like Mega Odino, which has 220 HP, the Team Magma Secret Base chip damage will give you that extra damage that you need to one-hit KO it. So it works for us in both ways, which is really nice, and it's a nice side benefit. So let's look at the rest of the list. So Mr. Mime, Bench Barrier, prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks. So obviously there are things like Yveltal Break out there, and the Hooper from Steam Siege as well can hit 2 Pokemon on the bench. Things like Galvantula can hit bench Pokemon as well. So you've got 3 Magikarps on your bench, each within 10 damage of getting KO'd. So if your opponent manages to hit your bench, they're going to be taking multiple prizes and you're going to lose. The main reason why Gyarados is good is because you can one-hit KO EXs and only give up 1 prize for the Gyarados in exchange. So you're trading 2 for 1. But if your opponent's taking multiple prizes on your Magikarp, that totally defeats the purpose of the deck and you're probably going to lose. So Mr. Mime's really important. Of course, your opponents can use a Hex Maniac to turn off Bench Barrier for a turn. I haven't found it to be too much of a problem if your opponent just manages to get off 1 Hex Maniac. Yeah, they can take a couple of Magikarp down, but overall, Gyarados is still going to come out on top just because it's hitting such hard numbers every turn and KOing EXs every attack. So yeah, I haven't found it to be too much of a problem. Additionally, it's hard for your opponent to spam Hex and keep up the attacks to one-hit KO Gyarados for 130, or even just power up extra attackers if they keep having to use Hex. It's harder to access one-off supporters like Hex now that Battle Compressor's rotated. The Battle Compressor VS Seeker engine is no more, so it's much harder to access your one-off supporters. So I haven't really found Hex to be too much of a problem, but it is a potential issue. So that's why we run the Mr. Mime, is to stop the damage, but you got to watch out. Stop the bench damage, sorry, but you got to watch out for the Hex Maniacs. So what else have we got in the list? Well, we've got an Octillery, 1/1 line. Once during a turn with Abyssal Hand, you may draw cards until you have 5 in your hand. So really, this is to stop late game ends, essentially. Of course, you can use it throughout the game, but the main benefit is to stop your opponent ending you down to 1 or 2 cards, and then you not being able to draw the pieces you need. So with Gyarados, you need to constantly be finding your Gyarados and your double colorless energy to keep attacking. So you got to have some way to get out of late game ends, otherwise your opponent can just sweep your board. So Octillery is the best way to do that. You're running dive balls and level balls in this list, so Octillery is just too easy to include, and it's a must in this deck. So let's look at the trainer engine. So you've got one Buddy Buddy Rescue. Each player puts a Pokemon from his or her discard pile into his or her hand. Dive Ball lets you search out any water Pokemon. And Level Ball lets you search out a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. So that'll be your Mr. Mime, your Magikarps, your Remoraid's, and Octillery. So everything but a Gyarados can be searched out with Level Ball. So it's really nice. This is the engine of the deck. You've got to be constantly fishing out your Magikarps and your Gyarados to keep attacking. Keep putting Magikarps on your bench to get damaged by Team Magma's Secret Base to bolster Gyarados' attack. So Level Balls and Dive Balls, the Buddy Buddy Rescue, really nice. We also run 4 Super Rod. As I said, got to keep constantly cycling your Gyarados. So you don't want to lose because you run out of attackers, or you had to Sycamore away a bunch of them early in the game. So 4 Super Rod is nice. It's probably a little bit excessive. You can probably cut it down to 3, but 4 seems pretty comfortable. So yeah, it's just nice that you have the space to include 4 Super Rod in a deck. We've also got 1 Special Charge. So full Retaliation. You're using double colorless to attack, and that's the only energy we have in the deck. So Special Charge lets you shuffle 2 special energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. To be honest, I'm not sold on the card. I've never really found myself needing it. You're already running Puzzle of Time, so you can already get back your double colorless energy that way. Really, I think Special Charge is just insurance in case you had to Sycamore a couple of double colorless away early game. But I've never really found it to be that useful, because you've got 4 double colorless in your deck, plus the Puzzle of Time. Realistically, if you're attacking if you attack 4 times with 4 double colors, you're probably going to win the game, because you one-hit KOing EXs. So as I said, Special Charge, it's nice insurance, but it's probably cuttable. 1 Town Map, very nice, burnable card. Just play it once during the game, forget about it. You flip all your prizes face up, and then you can be really tactical in what you choose to take from your prizes. And as I said, you need to be constantly fishing out your Gyarados, double colorless, Magikarps, and what have you. So being able to know what you're getting off your prizes is really awesome. So Town Map is a really nice inclusion in the deck, and probably something that I wouldn't have thought of myself, but Roland, being the smart guy that he is, saw the benefits of it, and he's included it, and I have to say I really like the one of Town Map. So for Trainer's Mail, it's really good. There's not much else you can say about Trainer's Mail. Lets you find your Dive Balls, your Level Balls, your Puzzle of Times, and any supporters you might need. Just a great card overall. So 4 of, just to help with consistency. 4 VS Seeker, pretty standard. Lets you get back your supporters from your discard pile. It's just good. 1 Lysander, I'd probably like to put this up to 2, to be honest. That's the major change I would like to make to this list, because you really don't want to be hitting non-EXs with Gyarados. you really just want to quickly speed through, Lysander up your opponent's EXs, sorry, and one-hit KO them. You don't really want to be hitting into a one-prize attacker like an Yveltal or a Xerneas or something like that, because it's just not worth it. So I probably want 2. So you could probably cut a level ball for it, maybe a super rod, maybe a trainer's mail. There's lots of things you could cut for the extra Lysander, but yeah, probably a good inclusion would be a second one. 4 and 3 Sycamore, basic draw support. You've got to set up. If you don't set up, you're not going to get anywhere with this deck. So you do 4 and 3 Sycamore just to stop you having dead hands at the start of the game, and being able to get access all the stuff you need. 2 teammates. This card is absolutely amazing in this deck. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand, providing your opponent's knocked out one of your Pokemon on their last turn. So amazing card in this deck. You can find 2 puzzles, get whatever you need from a discard pile. You can find a Gyarados, a double colorless, another Magikarp, a Magma Secret Base, whatever. It's just really, really nice in this deck. 2 Bursting Balloons. Really nice inclusion, actually, the 2 Bursting Balloons. It lets you can't always have 3 Magikarps with 2 damage counters on your bench. Your opponent might counter one of your stadiums, so you're not able to drop a Magikarp and put damage on it that turn. So the Bursting Balloon really makes up for it. So obviously, if you're missing 1 Magikarp on your bench, you're missing 60 damage. Bursting Balloon does that 60 damage. Also, if your opponent's Pokemon have more than the 210 HP that Gyarados can hit, Bursting Balloon does the remaining damage really nicely. So a nice inclusion, I like it. Obviously, Gyarados has got the Theta Double, so you can attach 2 Bursting Balloons if you want to onto one Gyarados, if you're really feeling like you're YOLOing it. So that's always an option. 2 Floatstone, just to stop your Octillery or Mr. Mime getting Lysander stalled. It's pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. So 2 Floatstone. 4 DC, must have. You're attacking for DC. You're allowed 4 in it and in a deck. So yeah, pretty standard. So just a really nice list overall. Very consistent, very fast. Can hit big numbers, and you can do tricky little plays. So, for example, if your opponent counters your Magma Secret Base, that means you can drop a Magikarp and with no damage counter on it, and your opponent will KO your active Gyarados. You send up the Magikarp with no damage on it, and be able to just evolve straight up to a Gyarados, and now you've got an undamaged Gyarados attacking them. So really nice, a lot of options with the deck, just little small plays like that I've noticed you can make along the way. Just makes it really cool. Probably your auto loss, you're going to auto lose to Giratina. Giratina with a Fighting Fury Belt goes up to 220. Yes, you can one-hit KO with a Magma Secret Base, and the chip damage from that, plus the 210 from the Gyarados, you can one-hit KO Giratina. But realistically, in the long run, you're not going to end up winning that game, because Chaos Wheel is just going to stop you from attaching your DC, and if you can't attach your DC, you can't attack. So Giratina, probably your only auto loss. Also, the other thing is, with the Team Magma Secret Base, you're putting 2 damage counters onto your own Magikarp, so when you evolve up to Gyarados, you go down to 110 HP, and Giratina does 100, plus the Fighting Fury Belt puts on that extra 10, 110 to one-hit KO your Gyarados. So yeah, Giratina is just really not a good matchup. But apart from that, Gyarados has really favorable matchups against any Megas, and the format's shifted more towards the Megas, so I think it's a really nice time for Gyarados. And if you get a chance, definitely try the deck. So let's get into some games and see what we can do, see if we can show off the power of Gyarados. Where's the deck? There we go. Okay.
Alright, we got a game. Water, Psychic, Fire, Colorless. Wonder what that could be. Guess we'll find out. Dual Frags. Alright. Mulligan. What's he playing? Oh, that doesn't tell us much. Couple of energy retrievals. Could be Volcanion. Hey, he's got the Gyarados sleeve, so maybe he's playing another Gyarados. Alright, here we go. Okay, pretty decent starting hand. Got a Magma Secret Base, a couple of Trainer Smails. Now he is playing Volcanion, so really, this is a really favorable matchup for us. Obviously, we're hitting the Volcanion and the Volcanion EX for weakness. Why you gotta end away my good hand? Alright. Sweet, this is pretty good hand. Nice, alright. Let's dive ball, thin out the deck a bit. What do I want to grab? Let's grab a Carp. You probably don't need to be worrying too much about the damage on the Magikarps because you're hitting for weakness, so you can afford to drop Magikarps with no damage on them just to make sure you have attackers. Let's bench the Remoraid. That Magikarp's probably going down next turn, so let's just attach a DC here. And Sycamore. Alright, nice. Let's just drop the Mime just to get rid of it. And pretty nice hand coming up. We've got a Teammates, Gyarados for next turn, and a Magma's base, so let's just end it there. We also got Lysander. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Yep, he's steamed up, so we're getting KO'd, which means we can activate our Teammates next turn. Awesome. Power Heater. Might want to get an Octillery. Let's see what we top deck. Oh, a Bursting Balloon. Not that useful. Yeah, let's just Teammates. Grab Magikarp, we got one prized. Artillery. Maybe a Buddy. Is it here? Yeah, let's do that. Seems good. He's not really going to be able to KO us next turn, I hope. Alright, let's drop the Magma base. Buddy. We got a VS Seeker for next turn as well. Yep. Cool. Does he play Delinquent? Probably not worth attaching the Bursting Balloon just in case. So let's just full Retaliation for the KO. 300 damage. Ouch. What did I get? Puzzle. Alright, let's see what our opponent can do. Steam up. So our opponent's in a pretty tough spot here. He's not really going to be able to KO this Gyarados. He dropped a Hooper. Maybe he can. Finds enough energy, I guess. Can keep steaming up. So he's going to be hitting 110 with 3 steam ups. Shaman for 6. Pretty nice. But he's got a lot of targets on his bench. This is where the trading 2 for 1 gives us some time. Even if he takes a couple of prizes through us not being able to get our stuff to attack, in the end I think we're going to be able to come out on top. Just because we're KOing EXs and taking 2 prizes, while he's only taking 1 for carrying a Gyarados. Fury Belt, not really going to make a difference because we're hitting for weakness. Alright. Cool. Sweet. Oh, a dive ball. Very nice. Let's get ourselves an Octillery. Let's just drop the bursting balloon. Let's Lysander in his Volcanion. Abyssal Hand for 2. The plays. 3 puzzles. Alright. There we go. Volcanion goes down, 2 prizes. And really, I don't know that there's much our opponent can do, apart from hoping we miss some attacks and he's able to get some cheap KOs. I guess the real problem for him is, does he take out the Gyarados or does he take out the Magikarps? If he takes out the Magikarps, our Gyarados is left untouched. We can just retrieve the Magikarps and keep attacking. But if he takes out the Gyarados, of course it's not too hard for us to just evolve up another one. It's probably still better for him to take out the Gyarados, to be honest, but there's no really good options when you're getting hit for weakness for 300 damage every turn. So, yeah. Maybe he's hoping for a big end play right at the end. That's where Octillery comes in handy. Alright. Another Power Heater. Going to take the KO here. Cool. So just send up the cup. So we've got one Magikarp. And we top deck the Gyarados, so we don't even need to puzzle for it. So I'm just going to puzzle. Probably going to puzzle for the Carp and the DC. Yeah. Seems good. And then I can Lysander and KO one of his Volcanions. And then what's he going to do? And he's going to come up, KO my Gyarados, probably end me down to 1. Anything else I can do? Let's attach the Floatstone. Yeah, but I can, yeah, that seems decent. So let's just do that. So I don't really want to Sycamore away all these puzzles or do anything else really. So now the only thing is our deck's quite big, and when this Gyarados goes down, we're going to have 3 Gyarados in the discard pile. So accessing them isn't going to be that easy. Alright, so let's drop the Carp. Do that. Let's Abyssal Hand for 1. Oh, I probably should have Lysandered. Oops. Anyway. Shouldn't make a difference. Let's get the Fury Belted one. And full retaliation. 300 damage. Goodbye. Alright, so. DC, Dive Ball. No! Last cup. Stays prized. Alright, so what can he do? It's going to end me, surely. Yep. Super odd. Pretty much the best card I could have drawn, to be honest. I guess that's the advantage of playing 4 Super Odd. N to 1 for Super Odd. And an N of our own. Let's Super Odd first. I can N to 1 and then Abyssal Hand. Or I can Abyssal Hand and then hope. Let's put 2 Gyarados and a Carp back. Yeah, let's drop his hand size. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can Abyssal Hand for 5. 1 puzzle, not bad. And let's Abyssal Hand. Okay, that's okay. We can just retreat into the mine. Let's chuck a Floatstone on the mine. And we can just retreat into mine, and then just end our turn. If we get 1 attack off, we're probably going to win. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the Octillery being really nice to stop these players, because really that's how you stop Gyarados. You just end them and then hope they don't get the pieces to keep attacking. So smart play by my opponent. That's why I want the second Lysander as well, so I can Lysander around those 1 prizes. So I don't get into the situation where I'm N to 1. In any case, theoretically I can just teammates. It's going to depend what I top deck. Oh, he's giving me the Volcanion. Is he? He's going to KO Cop. Yep. So how much HP? He's got 110. So yeah, just need 1 Cop. You would blade man. Counted my stadium. Send up the mime. See what I top deck. TC, okay. Gyarados. Yeah, that. No, I can't. What do I need? Alright, let's think about this. So I've got 3 Magma Base in the deck, I think. Yep. Should have 2 Gyarados. Should have DC. Oh, I can puzzle the other puzzles in the deck. Okay. Let's think about this. So teammates, get the other puzzle and a base. Let's just attach this to get some time. So teammates, get the other puzzle and a base, puzzle for the Gyarados and a Cop, and that'll be a KO. 60, 120. Yeah, I think that works. Hopefully I'm not going to embarrass myself here. Yes, we got teammates. That's teammates. Yep, okay. Didn't even force me to make the play. Alright, sweet. So that's 1 scalp for Gyarados. And that's really the power of the deck. Obviously hitting for weakness on Volcanion is going to be really good regardless. So that's really sort of an auto-win matchup. Let's see if we can get another one. But yeah, getting end down when you have such a thick deck is bad with this deck. It's bad with any deck, but in particular with this, because you really want to thin it down. Okay, so Fairy, Psychic, and Colorless, playing Mega Guardi. The one with Despair Ray, so dual typing. This should be fairly favorable for us. Yeah, they can one-hit KO our Gyarados, but we can one-hit KO the Gardevoir, so providing we get set up, should be fairly straightforward. And who's going first? Yep. Okay, Mulligan. Mr. Burks. Okay. Another mulligan. Let him see my whole deck. Alright, we have Ignition. So oh, he's playing Ray. What? With the split Gardevoir. Okay. Haven't seen this yet. Is this a good idea? Well, Mega Ray wants to attack with a stacked bench, and Gardevoir wants to discard your bench to do more damage, so yeah. Don't know about this. We'll see, we'll see. Who am I to talk? I'm the one playing Gyarados, so are we going to go for maybe a Mega Ray and a Shaman, or another Ray and a Shaman, or a Gardevoir and a Shaman? A couple Shamans, okay. Not really getting good value for those Shamans. So this is where Gyarados really shines. Ray hasn't really got any attackers apart from Mega Ray, and he's playing Gardevoir, but by the by, it doesn't really make a difference. So this is where the Carp's going to come in strong. Alright. Ooh, nice. Let's see if we can hit a base off this. Yes, beautiful. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, let's attach this. Let's attach this DC to the bench. Now, do I want to put the bursting balloon on the bench? He's probably going to target it down with a Lysander. And he takes 60, or the active. Let's just put it on the active. He's got a 5-card hand. His bench is full, so unlikely he's going to have a Lysander. Could be wrong. Okay. Let's see if we can hit a level ball or a dive ball here. Level ball. Nice. Okay. Let's get a cup. So we've got all our cups this game, which is really nice. And let's just end it there. So pretty nice turn. 3 cups. One's going to go down, but we got teammates in hand. Mega Turd. Lysander's it down as I thought. Yeah. Maybe should have put the bursting balloon on the bench just to de-incentivize it a bit. Now things are awkward. Can't hit 220, so I'm going to have to 2-hit KO this Gyarados. I should put the bursting balloon on the bench. Really didn't think he'd have a Lysander. Oh well. Let's teammates. Grab a cup. It's my artillery prize, that is. Take. Don't want anything else. Maybe take a bursting balloon. I can buddy. Yeah, let's save the bursting balloon. Then I can buddy back the other carp. Yeah, that seems good. And then if he attacks our Gyarados, he goes down. So let's take the bursting balloon. Boom. Buddy. What's he got? Nothing. Alright, and we'll get our artillery, our Remoraid. So maybe we take the artillery off the prizes, we can evolve up straight away. Okay, so let's full retaliation for 210. Explosions. Alright, what's he got? Delinquent. It's fine. What's he gonna... Lysander doesn't really help him too much here. Yeah, he takes out a cop, but then I'm gonna knock out his Ray. What can he get? Floatstone, retreat into the other one. Maybe his plan is to attack early game with Ray and then late game with Gardevoir to get rid of his easy prizes in Shaman and Hooper. Don't know about that. Seems like if you're just attacking with Ray, you're gonna go nuts anyway and win the game. So yep. So he's gonna go down. We like that a lot. Now he's got no Megas in play except the Mega Gardevoir. Yes, I just drew the Octillery and Gyarados off the prizes. Why am I even playing Town Map? And an N. Okay, let's evolve up. Octillery. And I'm gonna Sycamore here. 2 puzzles. Very nice. Let's turn this. What am I going to puzzle? Puzzle back the cop. And anything else I need? Bursting balloon. Magma base. Yeah, I need the magma base, obviously. Oops. Whoops. Okay. So let's get back the cop and the magma base. This is where puzzle is just so good. Whoopsie, let's play the magma base first. Yep. And drop the cop. Nice. And I want to get rid of a float stone. Yeah, I don't think I'll need another one. Let's just float stone that. And we'll keep the super rod for now. Full retaliation. I didn't Abyssal Hand. I'm bad. I'm too excited by the full retaliation for the 1-hit KO. I didn't really need anything else, but would have been nice just to maybe send some cards. Because does Mega Ray play many ends? At this point, I don't think there's much my opponent can do. One-shotting this, one-shotting all of these EXs. There's a Hex. He's got no energy on board though, so... Okay. The other thing I really like about Gyarados is that it wins fast, which is really good in tournaments. I absolutely hate ties. I despise them. So, yep, there's a scoop from my opponent. Realizes there's nothing he can do against this angry dose, so he gives it up. Alright, let's try and get one more match in. So I think that's pretty good variety. I mean, obviously that's not your standard Mega Ray deck, but... but it's, I mean... He still did get off a turn 2 Emerald Break, so Mega Ray wouldn't play too differently from that, the standard Mega Ray. So, yeah, I mean, we've played Volcanion and Mega Ray so far, so those are 2 big decks in the meta at the moment. Oh, there's obviously Mewtwo, which this might be, Psychic Colorless, alright. This is perfect, if it is. I hope he's not playing just Quad, Steam Siege, Hooper, and Hex. That'll ruin my day. He's going to go first, obviously. Hardest decision in the world. Yep. So he's going first. Let's see, mulligan again. So Mewtwo is a bit trickier. I mean, obviously they've got damage change. We've got 4 Team Magma base, so we can counter the Shrine, but I'm assuming he's playing Mewtwo. But you don't really want to be hitting if you're not knocking them out. So a pretty decent hand to start. Bursting Balloon, which we can chuck onto a Cop, which we're probably going to level ball for. Yep, there's Mewtwo Garb. So the Garb is a bit of a pain. It's going to shut off our Octillery. So meaning he can go for that end play at the end of the game. Just end us down to nothing and garbage. So Mewtwo's a bit trickier, especially if they're playing the Garb version. Might be worth me just taking it out. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can thin the deck enough before he gets the Garb out. Oh, he's got max rarity, everything. Oh, he's even got the promo, league promo super rod. How do you even get those? Oh, interesting. So I can see the league symbol there, but not when I zoom in on it. Okay, he's got the tool, so yeah, he's probably going to be getting that Garb out. Let's get a Mime, see what's prized. Lysander's there, 4 Magma Base, 1 Puzzles prized, 1 DCE. I got 1 Bursting Balloon in hand. Looks like a Sycamore's prized. Or 2 Sycamores? Yeah, 2 Sycamores prized. That's not good. Okay, let's just get the cop. What's he going to do next turn? Psychic Infinity. Mewtwo usually does play a lot of Lysander. He didn't drop any Spirit Links though. So I've again left with this dilemma of where to put the Bursting Balloon. I think I'm gonna retreat into the Carp. Because if he doesn't get the Garb out next turn, I'm gonna want to get my artillery and draw through my deck, so that's fine. Oh, I don't have 1 puzzle prize. I had 1 in hand. Stupid. That's not a good hand. Yeah, this isn't good. Don't want a puzzle. Maybe I'll just leave the Remoraid up there to die. And let's just puzzle. Let's get the cop. And then artillery. Pretty sure he's going to get Garb out next turn, so he knows we've got a Remoraid. Or he's going to KO the Remoraid, either or. So yep, there's the Spirit Link and the Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo, yep. And what's he going to do? Viasuka, Skylar, okay, good. We're safe. Unless he plays Escape Rope. That's always possible. Maybe that's what he's going for. Nope, it's just a Sycamore. Alright, so we get knocked out. This isn't good. Oh, what a shock. Okay, so I need to get a supporter for next turn. Don't really want to hit him for no damage. I want to go under, so 130. So I can do 90. And then, yeah, if he damage changes, that's fine. We don't get knocked out. So let's do that. So let's grab another carp. Sorry, let's not grab a carp. Let's grab a base. And supporter for next turn. Let's just get a Sycamore. Oh, do we want to end him down to 4? No. Just Sycamore. Or do I get another teammates? No, I think I need to draw cards here. So let's drop the base. Carp. I've got the Gyarados for next turn in hand, which is nice. So yeah, even if he damage changes here, it's not going to knock us out. So that's fine. Him going first is really bad for us. There's a Shrine. Here comes the damage change. He's going to Lysander damage change. Nope, just a Sycamore. All black everything. Fully blinged out. Oh, where's the secret rare Ultra Balls? He plays Talonflame? What? There's the Infinity. Okay, this isn't bad for us. Actually, this is quite good. So let's see what we can top deck. Okay. Got any float stones? Got 1. I don't need to knock this out. I need 150. So that's just 2 carps on the bench. Got the Garb out, so just super odd. Put back 1. Oopsie. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just level ball and get one of the cops because I don't want to get the mime, just a thin. Yeah, let's get the mime to thin. Cop to be safe. Let's get our raid. Alright, let's see what we can pull off. So it's pretty hard without Abyssal Hand. Used that one puzzle already, so I'm going to need to get lucky here. Oh, God. No DC even. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get another cop down. I got a supporter for next turn. Ah, no. That's bad. Just bursting balloon, I guess. Do I want to use it here? You can hit me in the damage change afterwards. I think regardless, I'm going to have to get lucky off the top, just because my hand's so bad. So, if he's, yeah, let's just do that. Sycamore let me down. If we'd managed to, oh, he takes out the cop. That's interesting. Damage changed. Okay. Send out the sacrificial lamb. I think we're a bit far behind here. Got another cop, which is nice. I'm just going to hold it for now. Maybe I need to play it in case he kills our Gyarados. Okay. Just do that. It's going down anyway. We need an N, really. And we need to KO this one Mewtwo, N him, and hope he doesn't have a follow-up. Lysander, yep. Lysander in the cop. Okay, it's fine. We still just send out the artillery here. Can we make a 6-1 comeback? Probably not. Let's just drop that, and don't think I need the float. He's not going to end himself down to 2, so we'll just hold it. Okay, Seeker, Lysander, yep, gets the cop. Okay, it's fine. Alright, what can we do off the top here? Anything? Ooh, Trainer's Mail. Let's Trainer's Mail. And yes. Alright, here we go. Alright, how many Buddy Buddies have I used? Just the one. I think I just need to super rod them back in. Alright, this is going to be the best N in the world. Let's go. DC, 3 cops, and a magma base. Let's go. There's magma base and a DC. Ah, so close. Damn, that was close. Ah, 1 cop short. Oh. Oh well, such is life. Let's just do that. Well, 1 cop, assuming I get a level ball or something. Nope, Lysander. Sure. And let's just concede. Alright, that was unfortunate. Just drew dead off the Sycamore. That can happen. Alright, we can't end on that, so let's have another round. So yeah, that's probably the only thing. Gyarados, I mean, any deck is more prone to dead draws, but because you need to combo off so much, you're more prone to dead draws. You can't just leave an EX sitting up there, soaking up damage. What's this? Weavile? Didn't see it. So yeah, so you're a bit more prone to dead draws, I guess, but when you get the combo off, it's satisfying. Tyranitar. Okay. T-Tar's got a lot of HP, but it's slow. Let's see. Okay, let's just tell map. You're joking. 2 Gyarados prized. It's not too bad, to be honest. Let's get a supporter. Or not. Let's just get another cop. It's going to be KOing this one, so you can use teammates next turn, which is fine. Remember it in there? Yep. Alright. I'm not going to drop the Magma Base just yet because I don't want to be feeding him damage because I'm assuming this cop's going down, so I'll just hold it for now. Okay, and then next turn I'm probably going to teammates get a cop and a Sycamore maybe. Get some stuff going. He's not going to be attacking for, like, he's not going to be threatening a KO for a while, so I think I got a bit of time. So yeah, maybe you can think about upping the support account, adding another Sycamore, and you know, maybe even something like Tierno wouldn't be bad. I know Tierno's bad, but you always want more cards in your hand with this deck, so you want to be comboing off. So yeah, who knows? Tierno, not bad. Assault Vest. That could be problematic if he gets 2 Assault Vests on a T-Tar. Ooh, double puzzle. I think I'll hold that. I don't really need it right now. So let's teammates. Teammates. Now I can actually get a KO, I think. Yeah. Because I got my double puzzle for next turn anyway, so yeah, let's just do that. And then I can take something good off the prizes. So let's drop that, that, and that. And for retaliation, yep, 150. Sweet. Alright, back in business. What do I want? Sycamore? Gyarados? VS Seeker. Let's take the Sycamore. Be safe. And if he doesn't end me, then I can puzzle, get another cop down, get a level ball to get my Remoraid, and we're going. It's got an EXP share. What does this do? Each of your bench Pokemon. Okay. Max Elixir. So that's what I was talking about before with the chip damage on the Magma base. Oh, he's giving us Shaman. Thank you. I'm not going to say no. Alright, let's get that. And a level ball. Seems good. Level ball. Let's grab ourselves the Remoraid. Cool. Got the Remoraid. Let's just drop that and drop that. Now, do I want a Sycamore or keep in deck? Because I'm probably going to get end. Or do I end myself? What did he do last turn? Max Elixir. Didn't really have much. What else do I need? I can't really thin out cards either because most of my deck's super odds and stuff like that. There's nothing else I really need to do, so let's just retaliation for the KO. Okay, and let's get a VS Seeker and Gyarados. Watch me top deck the other puzzle. Make me regret not taking the puzzle. Yep, there's a T-Tar. So we're quite far ahead in the game, so we can afford, yep, there's the end. We can afford to soak up some damage. Okay, that's what I was saying about the special charge. Not really that useful. Now, who do I sack? Oh, he didn't KO us. What? Don't want to attack into a bursting balloon. It's his only attacker. And I go down. Decisions. Well, I'm going to go down anyway, so I might as well. This hand is bad, so let's just end. Hopefully find a level ball or a dive ball for an auxiliary. There we go. Nice. So this is pretty nice. I'm going to be able to hit 210, attach the bursting balloon. If he KOs me, then he goes down, and that's his only attacker. If he chooses to Lysander around, then my attacker still lives. So that was pretty nice, I have to say, off the end for 3. Okay. Oh, what am I saying? I'm going to attack into his bursting balloon, go down. Yeah, that was smart. Shouldn't have attached there. What am I doing? That was bad. That was so bad. I should have just attached the bursting balloon to my carp, sent it up, and then if he attacked it, he would go down. I'm bad. It's late. I'm going to blame it on that. The misplays are real right now. He's going to end us, I'm guessing. Got the N insurance. So really, I only need to find a Gyarados and a DC to get rolling. Yeah, because he's not gonna retreat this behemoth. Or is he? Nope. Other EXP share. Okay, that's interesting. Just to get rid of it. And no, Sycamore. Righto, so I can just teammates here. That's nice. Very generous, very generous. So let's just teammates, get a DC. Probably take the puzzle off the prizes. Bursting balloon. Oh. Yep. Cool. So yeah, I guess the Weavile is quite a nice addition to the deck. So yeah, you can shuffle your tools around, which is quite nice with Tyrantos, since the Mega's got that Theta double, which lets you attach 2 Pokemon tool cards, so Weavile's quite a nice addition. But it's still suffering from the thing it always suffered from, is that it's so slow, 4 energy to attack, and really, you're only doing 110 and you're not doing anything. 110 is not much. Okay, level ball, cools. I got 2 carp in there, so let's just drop that. Special charge. DC. Yep. Just put it back. And then I can teammates, get the Gyarados, the DC, and then yeah, I can just get the KO. Or do I want to set up my board? I've got the auxiliary, so I'm feeling reasonably safe. I feel safe enough to teammates here. I would really like a super rod.
let's just level ball to thin. Now it's Abyssal Hand. Don't really want to discard my 2 Sycamores because those are going to be my targets off my when I get end down, or maybe I should have Sycamore. Anyway, let's take the prize here. So he's going to return KO us. Yeah. I'm not too sure what else I could have done. I could have played the Sycamore and hoped for the DC and the Gyarados, and then guaranteed myself a Super Rod pretty much, because we would have 4, so pretty much likely to draw into one, but yeah, I don't know. Right, so he's going to take us down with overkill. That's the thing about Tyranitar. It's always overkill. Yeah. How much is he going to hit? 60 more for each damage counter. 6 8s of 48. So 480, 590 damage, if my math is correct. Is it on your opponent's Pokemon or your Pokemon? Yeah, opponent's active. Alright. Yep. Pretty standard. Haha. The plays. So yeah, definitely good not discarding. Yep, there's a 590. Alright, can we win this turn? I think I'm going to send up the Mime to be safe. Nah, let's just send up the Cop. Got enough outs to get a Gyarados. DC, there we go, there's one piece. Now it's Abyssal Hand now. There's the Super Rods. It's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to Super Rod the other Gyarados? I don't think so. They're pretty trash, don't want to be drawing into them. So what can we do? That wasn't very good. Let's Dive Ball to thin. Yep, that seems fine. Nail. Grab another Dive Ball. Lysander. No, let's just get this. Let's just get all our Cops. So 220, I'm going to be doing 150. 150, 180. 10 short with the bursting balloon. But let's just attach it to get rid of it. Don't think I want a buddy now. Full retaliation. 10 short, so painful. So he's probably going to retreat into the other Tyranitar, take a knockout. I would think. And us down. How many VS Seekers has he used? Just 2. Nervous times. But yeah, this is where the Octillery really puts in work. He's not retreating. Not sure.
I have it yet. So he's given up, but I can't actually do 10 damage. Why can't you attack for 10? What's buddy? But yeah, he could have retreated and just used hammer in for 60. Just, ooh, nope, not magic up. Let's evolve up. Going to puzzle here. I think I've used one already, have I? The other puzzle's in the deck. Nope, don't freeze. Do I puzzle to see what I get off the auxiliary? Just need a DC. It's 3 in the deck. 2 in the deck. Or do I keep it? Oh, low battery. About to lose. About to die. This is so tough. It's tough. I think I just end here and hope to draw the 2 puzzles off my auxiliary. There's only 2 DC in the deck, so not the most likely it's going to be in the top 3 cards. So let's just end. Or the game could freeze. Yes, I'm sure. DC for the win. Oh, that's not DC. Okay, here we go. All comes down to this. Abyssal Hand for a DC. There we go. That's that. So, GG. And let's full retaliation, do the remaining damage, and take the KO and the win. So yeah, so Tyrant actually gave us a bit of strife because of that end spam, but we managed to pull through in the end. Auxiliary putting in work. So that's the power of Gyarados. Really fun deck. Awesome. You guys should try it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it wasn't too boring. All right, see you guys next time.